Blessings to you, beautiful soul. The angels wrap their wings around you right now, filling your heart with warmth, peace, and love. Welcome to Angel's message for you, a sacred space created just for you. If you found this today, it was not by accident. The universe guided you here on purpose. Now, before you scroll away, stop. Take a breath. Because what you are about to receive is something the angels have been waiting to deliver directly to your heart. This is not just any message. This is the message, the one that explains the silence you have been feeling, the unexplained longing, the strange feeling that something big is about to shift in your life. Stay until the very end, because the most powerful part of this divine revelation is saved for the final words, and your soul will feel it when it arrives. Here is what the angels want you to know right now. This message reached you because the universe found no other way to get through to you. And this may be the last gentle nudge before something truly life-changing begins to unfold. There is a deep and powerful movement happening right now. Not in the world around you, but in the heart of the soul who was always meant to find you. The angels were sent so that no more doubt could live inside you about what is already on its way. There is no more time to sit in uncertainty. The energy that was once quietly building is now turning into a real and solid decision. A decision made with the soul, not just the mind. And if you allow yourself to truly receive this message today, everything you have been quietly hoping for is about to become your reality. The angels see clearly what you cannot yet fully see. They see someone whose heart has grown tired of waiting for the right moment. Someone who has wished over and over again that you had noticed the signs a little sooner. That you had felt the quiet pull of connection that the universe placed in your chest every time this soul thought of you. But now wishing is over. The time for action has arrived. This is not a message of punishment or judgment. This is an echo of love. A love that has been trying to find its way to you and simply could not stay hidden any longer. Everything that this soul has walked through lately has only made one thing more clear, that this love cannot stay where it does not fully belong. It needs to grow. It needs to breathe. And the only place it can truly do that is with you. This person wants nothing to do with distractions anymore. No more chasing things that do not matter. No more filling time with things that feel empty. There is only one deep, honest need, to finally live what has been felt for so long but could never be fully expressed. The heart of this soul no longer wants to doubt. It no longer wants to wait in silence. It is done holding back. A beautiful urgency has taken over, a certainty so deep it feels like it came from somewhere beyond this world. Everything happening right now in the spiritual realm is moving with one purpose, to bring you together. What is about to happen will feel so real, so unexpected, and so perfectly timed that you will know without a single doubt that the universe never lied to you. This is not a choice made from loneliness or desperation. This is a soul choice, and this soul has tried other paths, has looked for shelter in other places, has wandered, waiting to feel at home somewhere, but none of it ever compared. None of it ever brought the kind of peace that you carry simply by existing. The truth is this: there is a bond between you that only grew stronger with time. Even when everything around it tried to weaken it, even when the world got loud and confusing, that love never asked for permission to survive, simply did. And now it is not asking for permission to show up either. It is breaking through every barrier, tearing down every wall, and overcoming everything that ever tried to hold it back. Your love is coming. With every last bit of courage it has gathered, with every dream it held in silence, with the full certainty that you are not an option, you are the destination, the only one that ever made sense. What the universe is doing right now is not just preparing this soul to find you. It is preparing you to receive them. Everything is being aligned, the meetings, the messages, the moments, all of it being carefully arranged so that when it happens, it feels both effortless and undeniable. Even if your life feels quiet right now, even if nothing around you seems to be shifting, the invisible world has already begun to move, and soon what has been set in motion will become fully visible before your eyes. You will be going about your ordinary day, maybe the most average, ordinary moment, and this soul will appear, not with hesitation or confusion, but with the kind of clarity that only comes when someone finally stops running from what they know is true. It will not feel like coincidence, because it was never a coincidence. It will feel like coming home. You are the reason this love exists in the form it does. You are the chosen path, the peace the soul has been searching for in every wrong place, the love desired more deeply than anything else in this life. And there is no more running from that. No more pretending another path might work out better. The waiting is over. The decision has been made deep in the soul where the truest things live. Your love is going to come to you, and that is what is being revealed to you right now with full clarity through this message. There is no other plan. There is no one else. There is only you. Everything this soul has been doing, every step, every quiet prayer, every night spent thinking about what could be, all of it has been moving in one direction, toward you, toward the love that can no longer be postponed. The universe has already been sending you signs. It has whispered to you in quiet moments. It has shown you things in dreams that felt too real to forget. It has sent you sudden rushes of feeling that had no logical explanation. But now it is done whispering. Now it comes with force. Now it sends this message directly to your heart so that you are fully prepared for what is already in motion. Your love is no longer searching for something outside of you. Every other path has been recognized for what it was, a detour. And now the only path that matters is the one that leads straight to you. What is coming is powerful. It is real. And the decision behind it has already been made. Nothing can stop it. The only thing the universe wants from you right now is your awareness, your open heart, your willingness to believe that this is real before it fully arrives. Because this is not prediction. This is already happening. Your love will walk away from everything that causes pain. Will say no to anything that blocks this connection. Will refuse to settle for anything less than what already lives inside their heart, which is a love so complete, so honest, so full of you, that nothing else even comes close. They will come to you. They will stay, because you are not an option to them. You are everything. There is something else the angels want you to feel right now. This soul can no longer imagine a future that does not include you in it. Every single thought finds its way back to you. Every plan made holds space for you. Every hope for what tomorrow might look like, you are in it. This happens not just sometimes. It happens constantly, in the middle of the most ordinary tasks, when there is no reason to think of you, and yet, there you are again, front and center in every quiet moment. This person dreams of hearing your voice up close, of being near enough to see your smile in real life, of living beside you without having to imagine what it might feel like. The desire is so strong it has already crossed from the invisible world into the physical one. It is no longer a dream, it is an approach. And that approach is getting closer every single day. There is not one night this soul falls asleep without you in their last thoughts. And there is not one morning that begins without you being the very first. That alone tells you how real this is, how deep, how completely this feeling has taken root. This person holds hope in their heart, hope that you also feel the pull of this connection, that you sense, even in the silence of your day, the presence that keeps gently reaching for you. Because even though you are not yet side by side, there is something between you that grows stronger whether you pay attention to it or not. Your love longs for you to feel the same, to hear this message and have something wake up inside you. Not just an idea, but a knowing, because the time for wondering if this is real is over. The time to receive it has arrived. This soul carries a feeling so sincere it does not need words to be true. And yet, there is a deep desire to express it, through presence, through care, through every small and meaningful gesture. All of it is being prepared within them, with the hope that you will meet it with an open heart. There are no more doubts in this heart. There is only surrender, a desire to build something real, to stay, to grow with you, and the only prayer behind all of it is this, that you are ready, that you will not push away what the universe has so carefully and lovingly prepared. Every beautiful thing about to come into your life is the result of silent prayers, of nights spent imagining what it would feel like to be truly seen, truly held, truly known. And those prayers were heard, every single, confusion one. Now, the angels want you to understand something that touches the very core of this love. This soul is not seeking something perfect. They are seeking something true, and they have found that truth in you. This person values everything that is pure. They want a love that feels light even on the heavy days. A love that brings calm even when the world outside is noisy and overwhelming. A love that feels like shelter, not something that adds pressure, but something that lifts it. True love, the angels remind you, is not built on beautiful words alone. It is born from honesty. It grows through respect. It becomes strong through trust. And it fully blooms through presence. Your soul's love knows this. They are not coming to you with a performance or a promise. They are coming with action, with a clear, steady heart, with a decision already made. What this soul wants to give you is a space where you never have to shrink, where you do not have to pretend to be strong every single moment, where you can arrive exactly as you are, on your best days and your quietest ones, and still be fully accepted. That kind of love is rare, and it is exactly what is on its way to you. One of the most beautiful things the angels reveal is this. This soul respects your boundaries, your emotions, your time, and your inner world. They do not want to possess you. They want to walk beside you. There is a difference that changes everything. They are building within themselves the kind of trust that cannot be demanded, only earned through small, consistent, honest gestures, through showing up, through steady, gentle presence. That trust is already growing inside them like a quiet tree with deep roots that no storm can shake. This love also holds peace at its center, the kind of peace that makes the home you build together, even if only in spirit at first, a place of true rest, a place without unnecessary conflict, where mistakes are met with understanding, not resentment, where healing is possible, where both of you can breathe. The angels also share this. Your love believes in open, honest communication. They want to talk about everything, the deep things and the random things, to laugh about small moments and cry without shame, to find in each other a soft place to land. They want to be your safe place, and they quietly hope you will be theirs. Freedom is part of this love too. Not the kind that means distance or disconnection, but the kind that means you both choose to stay. Every day, on purpose. The freedom that comes from not being trapped but from genuinely wanting to be where you are. That kind of love does not threaten the bond. It actually makes it stronger. This soul also deeply values presence. Not being everywhere all the time, but being fully there when it matters. Looking at you with their whole attention. Living the small moments with an open, unhurried heart. Because to them, the little things, a shared laugh, a quiet evening, a knowing look, mean more than any grand gesture ever could. And then there is care. This person is someone who notices, who reaches out before you even say you need something, who tends to your peace, your joy, and your heart not because they have to, but because it is simply who they are. That kind of care, quiet, genuine, and constant, is what the universe is sending you. Reciprocity matters to this love. They want to give and also be given to, not with keeping score but with balance. With the understanding that love only truly lasts when both people walk in the same direction with the same rhythm of devotion. Honesty is a strong pillar in this heart. They want a love without games, without shadows or hidden meanings. A place where truth can be spoken clearly and kindly, where mistakes are addressed with maturity and forgiveness, not with poison and resentment. Because real love carries grace. And there is lightness here too. This soul does not want things to feel heavy between you. They want to laugh with you, to be silly, to enjoy the ordinary moments as if they are extraordinary. Because when you are with the right person, they are. Recognition is also something this love will offer generously. They will notice what you do. They will say thank you. They will see the effort you put in, even the small things, and they will honor it. Because love that notices is love that lasts. What this soul is moving toward you with is not some idealized fantasy. It is a grounded, real daily love. The kind built through choices made again and again. The choice to stay. The choice to care. The choice to love even on the ordinary Wednesday when nothing feels magical but everything still matters. And that choice has already been made. This destination is you. Now, the angels want to show you something that will help you understand just how close all of this really is. This soul has been quietly clearing the path, letting go of people, situations, and habits that no longer serve. Everything that once distracted now feels empty. Every shortcut that once seemed appealing now feels meaningless. Because no experience, none, can offer the peace that you alone seem to carry. That has become undeniable, and it changed everything. There are nights when thoughts will not settle, when the universe seems to be physically pushing this soul toward you, as if every heartbeat is saying your name. And in those moments, the only comfort is the hope that you feel it too. That somewhere, in your own quiet hours, you feel the pull of something you cannot quite explain. That pull has a source, and that source is a heart that beats with one name written across it. Yours. This person has gone through seasons of trying to outrun what they feel, of setting goals and pursuing distractions. But nothing ever filled the space that belongs to you. Not once. And so the heart stopped running, turned around, and now it is walking straight toward what has always made sense. Your love is not coming with haste. They are coming with purpose, with the steady, sure-footed energy of someone who finally knows exactly where they are going and why. You are not being sought out of loneliness. You are being sought out of truth, out of a love that has been tested by time and distance and confusion, and came out the other side still standing, still certain, still choosing you. The silence you feel sometimes, the unexplained longing, the sudden warmth in your chest for no reason, that is the vibration of this love getting closer. The universe is not just preparing this soul to find you. It is preparing you from the inside out, making you softer in the right places, more open, more ready, because what is coming will touch you in a way you have never quite been touched before. It will reach parts of you that have been waiting a long time to be seen. This soul already pictures moments with you, already walks through scenes in their mind. The two of you side by side, sharing stories, moving through ordinary days with a kind of ease that feels sacred. Thoughts like that do not come from nowhere. They are signs that a love is maturing, getting ready to bloom. There is urgency here, but not the anxious kind. It is the urgency of someone who simply knows that waiting any longer would be unfair, that every day apart is a day of something beautiful unlived. And so everything being done now is done with the intention of closing the distance. Gently, surely, with love guiding every step. The universe knows what it is doing. Every little thing that has been shifting in your life, every unexpected door, every strange coincidence, every moment that felt like more than chance. It was all preparation. It was all part of clearing the way. A beautiful spiritual force is guiding every step of this approach. And what is coming is not just a reunion of two people. It is the fulfillment of something that was written long before either of you fully understood it. You do not have to prove anything. You do not have to earn this. You only have to be open, to receive, because the one who loves you has already chosen you. And that choice was made quietly, without audience, in the deepest, most honest place inside a human heart. Nothing you have lived before compares to what is about to happen, because this love was kept with care, preserved even through absence, protected even when everything around it could have broken it. And now it wants to be lived, completely, without halves, without hiding. There is something the angels ask you to sit with right now. Real love does not demand perfection. It asks for truth. It does not need grand promises. It grows through small, daily choices, and it does not weigh you down. It lifts you quietly, surely, over time. The soul carries all of that and more. They are not coming to complete you, as if you were somehow incomplete. They are coming to walk beside you, as a whole person, meeting another whole person, and choosing together to build something neither could have imagined alone. They have thought about the little details, not just the big romantic moments, but the quiet ones. Sharing a morning, sitting in comfortable silence, laughing at something small, showing up on a hard day without needing to be asked. Those are the moments this heart has been saving space for. This love is not afraid of imperfection. It does not expect you to have all the answers. It only asks that you are willing to try, to grow, to learn together, to stay even when staying requires more than the good days asked of you. The foundation being built inside the soul is already strong. And when it arrives at your door in whatever unexpected, universe-arranged way that it does, it will not arrive with conditions. It will arrive with open hands, an honest heart, and a presence that your whole body will recognize as something it has been waiting for. Dear one, the angels want you to hear this clearly now. You were chosen, not by accident, not out of convenience, but because something in your energy awakens something in this soul that nothing and no one else ever has. You are the place where life feels like it can be lived with truth, without fear, without constantly looking over your shoulder for what might go wrong. This soul feels that, deeply, unshakably, and they are not able to unfeel it no matter how much the world around them changes. The paths are opening. The pieces are falling into place. The so-called coincidences are increasing. All of it is pointing in one direction, toward an encounter that is already underway in the invisible world, and soon to become fully real in this one. This love does not want to be understood. It wants to be felt. And when it arrives, you will not need an explanation. You will simply know. The same way you know when the sun finally breaks through clouds after a long gray morning. You will feel it in your whole body. This is it. Your love is no longer looking for meaning in anything that does not lead to you. Every step now has direction. Every choice now has purpose. All the things that once pulled their attention have lost their color. Nothing has the same shine anymore, because nothing compares to what is felt when this soul allows themselves to simply think of you. The intention is not to fill a void. It is to share a life, not to hide behind words, but to show up with real presence. Not just for the victories and the easy days, but for the struggles too. For the moments that ask more. For the seasons when patience is the greatest act of love. This person has learned something important. Love is not measured by how many times you say the words. It is measured by how many times you choose to stay when staying is hard. And they are coming to you with that understanding fully alive in them. Nothing makes sense without you anymore. The silence they carry right now is simply the quiet before the words finally get to be said. And when that moment comes, everything that has been held inside will be revealed. Not in a flood of overwhelming declarations, but in a simple, honest gesture that says everything without needing to shout. You will see it in their eyes, something no words could ever fully capture. A recognition, coming home. Dear one, this person is not seeking a perfect love story. They are seeking a true one. A person to walk with through both the sunlit and the shadowed stretches of life. Someone who can be vulnerable with them without fearing judgment. Someone who will make mistakes alongside them and still choose to keep walking forward. They want to look at you and not need to explain a thing. They want to hold you and let the silence between you carry more meaning than any speech ever could. They want to make mistakes, to learn, to grow with you. Not because life will always be easy, but because everything is better when you are in it. This love is not trying to rush you, but it is also not willing to wait forever. The heart has made up its mind. The soul has spoken. And what is being guided toward you now is moving with the quiet certainty of something that has always known the way. What is coming into your life is greater than anything you could have designed for yourself. The energy preparing to meet you is not here to confuse you or overwhelm you. It comes with ease, with love, with the clear, steady presence of someone who finally stopped pretending there was anywhere else to be. You will notice the shift. The air will feel different. The days will carry a different kind of light. The quiet questions you have asked in the dark, the ones you thought no one heard, will begin to find their answers. Not in big dramatic moments, but in gentle, unmistakable ones. The peace this soul carries will touch your life in a way you have never quite experienced before. And when it does, you will understand. Everything you felt was real. Every unexplained moment of longing had a source. The connection was always there. It was just being prepared for the right time. A time when it could be lived with full honesty, full presence, and full commitment. That time has arrived, and it has arrived with force. Your love is not coming to finish a story. They are coming to start a new chapter. One built on everything that was quietly planted in the seasons before. All that longing, all that growth, all those silent prayers, and now finally ready to bloom. They will look at you the way someone looks at something they have been searching for without fully knowing what they were looking for. They will listen to you as if your words matter even when you think they are small. They will hold you in a way that your body will simply know. This is where I belong. Because that is what is coming. A love that recognizes itself. Without effort. Without performance. Just two souls who, when they finally meet in the fullness of this moment, Realize that everything that came before was simply the road that led here. Nothing will be forced. Everything will flow. The conversations, the moments, the way you move through even ordinary days together, it will all feel natural. Because when souls are ready, the universe does not have to work hard. Everything simply falls into place exactly as it was always meant to. You will feel the desire to give back everything this love brings to you. To care, to protect, to pour back everything that has been so generously poured into you. Because this love, the kind coming your way right now, is not ordinary. It is sincere. It chose you calmly, without drama, and it will stay for the same reason. Dear one, what is being prepared is a new path. But it is a safe one. A path without noise and interference. A path with clarity, with support, with a presence that never wavers. You will be surprised by the steadiness of this love, by how it refuses to be moved from the place where it was planted. It will settle. It will take shape. It will become as natural a part of your daily life as breathing. And when you truly realize what has arrived, you will already be living it. Already inside the blessing. Already home. This message was sent to you so that there is no more room for uncertainty. So that before everything fully unfolds, you could open your heart and prepare yourself to receive it. What is coming is a blessing. One that will touch your life with the kind of gentleness that only true love can offer. This soul does not want to keep imagining. It wants to live, to make the days with you a routine of peace, a place of real warmth, a space where truth can simply exist without having to fight for room. And it wants to do all of this not in a rush, but with steady, loving presence. Day by day, choice by choice, you will not need to be anyone other than who you are. You will not need to perform strength or hide your tender places. This person will welcome you exactly as you are on every kind of day in every season of yourself and love you with the kind of love that stays. You are being surrounded right now by a new energy. The angels feel it. The universe is shifting things on your behalf. And this shift marks the beginning of a different phase. The phase where love is no longer something you hope for in the distance, but something you live in the present. You will discover, perhaps for the first time, what it truly feels like to be cared for. Not just to care for others, not just to pour out, but to be filled. That is part of what is coming. A love that gives back as generously as it receives. Everything that has been shared with you today is not exaggeration. It is preparation. And now that preparation is giving way to arrival. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to figure out the how or the when. The universe has already handled what you could not. Your love is on the way, with all the sincerity in the world, with every honest feeling intact, with a heart that has held space for you longer than you may even know. And when they arrive, everything will confirm what you quietly always sensed. That the wait was worth it. That nothing was wasted. That all the longing, all the unexplained connection, all the signs you were not quite sure how to read, every single one of them was pointing here. The story is going to be written right before your eyes. And you are going to live every detail of it with a grateful heart. Because it will feel exactly like what it is. Something that was always yours. Finally arrived. Finally real. Finally home. The angels now leave you with this final blessing. You have been seen. You have been heard. You have been loved by forces far greater than what the eye can see. And what is being sent to you now is a reflection of that love made real in human form. Open your heart. Trust the signs. Believe in what you feel even when you cannot prove it. You are not waiting in vain. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. And the love that chose you is already on the way. Go forward in peace. in faith, and in the quiet knowing that something beautiful, something real, something true, something yours, is drawing closer with every single breath you take. With infinite love, the angels are with you always. Amen.